Hi, welcome to Ben's Garden. Today my wife and I are out here in the garden and we are separating seedlings. Now I've seen a lot of videos and even just a lot of forums where they say when you're growing multiple plants and the seedlings pop up to go ahead and just snip the smallest one growing. So if you have two that are growing in a pod or whatever type of platform that you're growing them in, they suggest that you snip the smallest one. But what I've found out though is if you've got really good genetics, for instance, these two tomato plants right here, these are some plants that kind of got left behind the storm and just kind of were pushed off to the side, and they were left behind, so they've got a little bit of damage. But these plants, like a few others that encountered this, have been revived and they grow to be beautiful plants. And so what I'm trying to say is if you got good genetics and your plants are actually both pretty good size, I mean, look at the root growth on that. I mean, the root growth is just absolutely amazing on it. You don't have to waste a completely good plant. It's very easy to separate the two, and instead of having one plant, sometimes the pods will have 3 or 4, and they suggest snipping off all the smallest ones. But if you have good genetics, your plants should all be about the same size. Even like this is a little bigger than what we would normally do. But so we've got these right here. You see the root growth. We separate them. Still strong root growth on them. The root growth is still very strong on them. So what we like to do is we snip off all of the little yellow leaves because you don't want any of the dead leaves collecting any of the energy while the plant is trying to grow. And the good thing about tomatoes is you can clip off whatever nodes are growing yellow and the plant will be totally fine. You just bury it as deep as you can, and all of this down here below is going to grow roots and make your plant stronger. But getting back to what I was saying about multiple plants or seedlings in a pod, very easy. You see the root growth. You just grab them by the base and gently pull apart, and there you go. 2 plants, very strong root growth. And what we like to do is, right now, we're filling them up in these plastic, I don't know, what would you say, 16-ounce cups. And so we just pack it in lightly. And what I like to do is I stick my hand in there like that and kind of go back and forth with it to pack it. And then I get one of the seedlings, I stick it in, push down a little, cover up with the soil, grab a little bit of more soil, put it inside the cup, and then you can begin to move it around and pack around the stem gently. You don't want to push too hard, but just enough to pack it down a little bit. And so you just pack it down a little bit, and voila, you've got a plant that is going to live. It's going to grow very strong. And as I was saying, anything from down where I planted it and the base, all that down there is going to grow roots. You're going to have a very strong tomato plant. So like I said, it's very easy. Let me do it one more last time for you. We get the plants, the seedlings, out of the pot, out of the little packaging container. Dead leaves, because like I said, it was left behind. So what you do is you just snap them. Yeah, I've got really long fingernails, so it's a little easy. You could get pruning shears or your gardening scissors, and I just cut around basically any of them that are dead until you see, for the most part, nothing but green foliage on there. There's another one. Let me get that one, snip that one off. One more right here for you. This is going to be very strong, 2 strong, very healthy plants. Like I said, strong root growth. It doesn't matter. You don't have to worry. You're not going to hurt the plant. If you were pulling up here, you might break the plant. But if you pull the seedlings right by from the base of the stalk, you'll have two very fine plants. Plant them in there. I showed you the finger trick. Voila, booyah, done deal. That was just a little advice coming to you from Ben's Garden, Music Sessions, and Organic Nursery. Thank you very much, y'all. Have a good day.